get up to today. See what kind of trouble we get into. Let's rock and roll. Alright, so I took off to the trails and it didn't go so well. A lot of traffic. It's 4th of July weekend, so that's to be expected. My Jeep just will not stop overheating. It just continuously overheats. And it's killing me. Right now I just got turned around and I'm heading back the other way, so it's cooled down. But it was well at well into the red, where it was gonna start having some problems. So I had to get turned around to get moving and get some airflow. So right now I'm on my way to O'Reilly's to pick up a cooler thermostat, and I'm going to swap it out for a cooler thermostat and see what happens there. Hopefully that solves it, and then I can still kind of make my way into the hills today. So stay tuned. We might just be changing out a thermostat today, and that be the end of our fun, but we'll see what happens, and we'll try to get this thing cooled down. So we ended up just now. I had to go get some gasket maker and gasket, as well as the cooler thermostat. So we'll try this. This is a 180. I was reading that might do the job right, and I won't forget. LOL. Okay, let me jump out here and I'll go ahead and pop open the hood. Hood is popped. Most of my videos are going to consist of this shot right here, which I guess is consistent with most of the days of my life. Legitimately, seems like I'm inside this area more than I'm over there in the mountains, so kind of sucks. This thing is super hot because I've been driving it all day. We're gonna power through it, try to get this knocked out. I can run hooligan, do hooligan stuff and run cool again. Cool. Shouldn't have worn my white shirt. Big mistake. I've already found it difficult, which is sad, but I've already found it difficult to be... Anyway, what I was saying is I've already found it somewhat difficult to be... There we go. Nice. She's a bubbling out. Nice. Ooh, foggy. It's hot. I'm telling you, it's hot. All I did was just crack it loose a little bit. Anyway, like I was saying. Oh wow. How awesome is that? Oh, I keep going to tell you guys I'm still haven't finished my thought. What I'm saying is I've been finding it difficult to find motivation to do these already because of the fact that I feel like nobody wants to see anything that I do. I know it's weird because there's so many things on YouTube where it's like, really? Why is that on there? And then it has like 1.5 trillion views. So I know people are gonna watch everything. So I just might as well do what I'm gonna do and see who watches and just go for it. And that's what I gotta keep reminding myself to do. So anyway, I'm excited to do them. I just don't know what to do them on because I always get a little self-conscious about like, oh well, nobody cares about that, or like I better fast forward through this because it's boring. And then I go and watch YouTube and I spend hours watching YouTube and it's like, why do I think that way? Because the things that I watch are simple and plain, and I like them and I prefer them that way. So anyway, that's just where I'm at. I gotta overcome that and just do it and enjoy what I do, and then you guys will enjoy it too, hopefully. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just replacing this thermostat. Since I've had this Jeep, this will be my third Wait, because there's one new one in, a new one in. So this will be my 4th thermostat since owning this Jeep, including the one that was originally in it when I bought it. But that one still counts, so can't not count that. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Holy crap, it is so hot. Okay. Wow, this is my life. It's raining now. Well, let me take this other bolt out. I'm going to throw you guys in the cab, and hopefully it passes. It looks like it's going to, and then I'll get you back out. Alright, rain has kind of passed a little bit. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to scrape off all this old garbage of a gasket, because I'm not anywhere near my tools. I have to make do with what I have to scrape gaskets off with, and that is this pry bar and a screwdriver. And because it's hot, it's just peeling right off, so it's not a big deal. But preferably, if I had my tools, or access to my tools, I still have them, but not access to them, then I would definitely be using my gasket scraper. A few days ago, I was supposed to take you guys out to California with me and pick up a new motorcycle, and I started the videos and everything, all the packing videos, prep work, all that stuff. And then, interesting thing, the night that we're supposed to fly out, we're heading to Denver, and my wife got an email saying that our flight had been canceled. And so she was trying to book another flight on the phone while we're driving up there, and to get it rescheduled so we could still go, because then I had a rental car set up, and the guy had already taken off work, trying to make all this work out and get out there, and then we were gonna ride this bike home. Well, it didn't happen, because as she's on the phone with airline, I got a call from the guy selling the bike, and he's like, dude, bro, stop what you're doing. The guy that was selling the bike had his buddy holding on to his backrest and saddlebags at his house, and so his buddy came to pick up the bike to take it over to his house to put those on and then bring it back to him. And on the way there, I guess his buddy was being stupid and tried to wheelie the dang thing and ended up toppling it over and totaling the bike. So poor dude, he was not feeling it. So I feel bad for that guy. He was super bummed for me, and what can you do? It's just really, really, really bad luck. And also, like, God couldn't have been more clear to me that that was not what I was destined to be doing. It's good to have perspective and understand that things happen for a reason, not just to be angry and frustrated about something when you can see it in a different light, and just know that that's what was supposed to happen. And it's frustrating and aggravating and all that stuff, but you know in the end that God's got a bigger plan for you, and maybe a better bike, or maybe that thing wasn't going to make it home, or you never do know what is going on up there and how it affects us down here. So keep our head up high and roll on, you know, roll with the punches. That's what we're doing. And that's why I'm standing out here working on my Jeep right now, is because I'm not halfway home from California on a sweet new motorcycle. $180. Can you see that? $180. Yep, it's good. Just put a little spot of gasket maker on there just to hold it in place while I set everything else up. Still so hot. Oh my gosh. But that is nice, having a sticky gasket. You saw me do it. Put it back in this box. Now, where this box ends up from this point, that'll be the real test. So let me scrape some of this on there. This is why you get extra napkins at Sonic, or wherever you go. Not necessarily just at Sonic. You just get extra napkins. That way you can wipe gasket maker off your hands when you're replacing the thermostat at your dad's shop on Saturday. Right? Yeah, so one of my big goals right now for this channel is to okay, that just made a huge mess. Maybe this is why you get extra napkins at Sonic? Yep, that's why. Oh, there's some in the bag. Can I get more, please? Do you realize what I'm about to be doing? No, you don't. And I don't blame you, but I'm about to be replacing the gasket, lady, so give me some Gerstern napkins. My goal is to get some like motovlog stuff going soon, but the problem is I don't have a motorcycle right now. I have several, I just don't have any that I want to do motovlog stuff on right now. They're all kind of out of commission, so one is up for sale, so I don't want to put a bunch of miles on it, and another one needs a petcock, so, and I don't have any place right now where we're living. I just don't have any space to be storing motorcycles, so it looks like I'm being really aggressive with this. I'm not. I just probably the weakest I've ever been right now. Just a weak little man. That's what I am. Let's add some coolant. Pretty much done everything there is to do in a cooling system, aside from putting in a new AC condenser, which might be my problem, but a thermostat is a lot easier and cheaper to fix, or replace rather, than an AC condenser. And when I look at my AC condenser, it looks fine. There's literally one spot about that big. There's a little dent in it, but other than that, it looks fine. The whole thing is really smooth and doesn't need combed or anything. Any more coolant? I guess I could do one of these cool things where, but it's not gonna look cool because you guys can't tell. Look, I can flick it and then go. There's the new one, and it's full. See, it's not gonna be cool because it's the same jug. I'll do it anyway. Might be funny because now it's not funny at all because I said something about it. Gosh dang it. Oh well, just gonna stick with pouring coolant all over everything. Yep. Yeah, so I've replaced the water pump, the hoses, the temperature sensor, the radiator, the cooling, the electric fan, did a flush, thermostat. I hot wired my electric fan. As you can watch in a previous video, one of the first ones I did, where it just stays on all the time to keep blowing that cool air through. It's still overheating. It baffles me. I don't get it. Old thermostat, put it in my tool bag, so if I ever forget, I can go back and watch this. No, I didn't get too dirty. I can't have a white shirt. Every time I put a white shirt on it, I'm like, oh, I gotta go rub grease all over myself. Not like that, you sicko. Don't think like that. I know you guys would love that, but not rubbing grease all over me. Not. Okay, fine, maybe just a little grease. That's it though. I'm gonna go chuck this in that. Didn't miss, so look at my poor baby. So sad. Gosh, that's a mean machine. That is one freaking mean machine. Oh, guys, anybody watches this and they want my old tire carrier, I'll give it to them for what I paid for it. I don't want to make any money. I just don't want it riding around in the back anymore. Super light, super convenient if you want to get your tire out of your cargo area of your Jeep. It literally just, it mounts. Here, let me adjust this. Let me stop and then I'll adjust it. Hang on just a second. Seriously guys, if you want it, I paid $200 for it. If you want it, it's yours for $200. I say that's a steal. Get your tire out of the cargo area and you don't have to worry about it no more. So let me know and we'll make that happen. Just shoot me a message or something. I don't think I'm big enough for you guys to be watching and want that, but hey, you never know with XJs. People watch all kinds of videos on YouTube and you just might run across this one and you just might need a tire carrier and you just might have an extra $200 laying around and you want to get you some. Check out these sick stickers. They're so sick. Heck on wheels. God I trust. Toe big. Here we are, we're inside the Jeep. Or Matilda, as I like to call her. Alright, well, I just left the shop. I sat there for a while and the temp got right up to red. It was bordering on red. And so I shut off the AC and I rolled down the windows and I just kind of chilled for a little bit. And doing a 2-door XJ. And it cooled off a little bit and it sat right there. It didn't move, and then I kind of went on the throttle, held it about 2 grand for a minute and a half. It went below probably what, 230 I guess ish. That little hash mark right before the red bar comes up. And then it warmed right back up as soon as I let off the throttle, but it went right up to the border of the red again. And then I just took off. I turned the AC. Sorry if it's really loud, but I turned the AC on full blast, and I'm just driving right now. I'm going 50 down the road. It's a pretty hot day. I mean, it's got to be mid 80s to upper 90s, or mid to upper 80s, mid to upper 80s. So I mean, it's not a cool day, so it is going to be running a bit hotter, but it shouldn't be this hot, I wouldn't imagine. I don't know what the solution is. I don't know what to do. Alright, so in my stupidity and problem solving everything, I discovered that my electric fan plug wire was reversed, which I had no idea that this would even do that, but I guess it pushes and sucks air. So I reversed the wires, and it then pushes the air out of the engine bay instead of sucking air in. So I took the Jeep out the next day, had AC on full blast. You'll see it in a later video. I was with my old man. We did some sweet Jeeping and just had a grand old time. So yeah, the Jeep never even got up to 210. So problems resolved. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's going to help grow the channel. Until next time, take it easy.